I'm back on another episode of Legion Homes. We got another Professional Wednesday episode. We got our girl Tia with us today. She's gonna be joining the show talking about her profession. Let's get started. Hey, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
No problem, no problem. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Let's get started. So, what is your profession?
So I'm a licensed mental health therapist and relationship trauma expert.
Oh, okay. What do you do on a daily basis in your profession?
And well, I see clients in my private practice. So anywhere between like 12, 25 clients a week, I will have sessions and help them work through whatever they are wanting to come in with and help them reach their goals for therapy.
Okay. I like that. What made you get into the profession?
That's a lot of different reasons. But I'll give you a couple of them. So for one, so I have two brothers. My little brother has autism and he has a cognitive delay. And so he's also a big part as to why I went into the profession. And also my big brother, I have an older brother who's 10 years older than me, and he has schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type. So kind of growing up, I'm in the middle. So growing up, seeing them navigate their lives and what in their needs was something that always piqued my interest. And so I took a first psychology class, like AP Psych in high school, and it just kept piquing my interest and got my bachelor's in psych. And then I moved to San Diego after college, and I was seeing a therapist myself, and she had, really encouraged me to go back. Yeah, I loved it. I'm in San Diego. But she had encouraged me to go back to school. It was. And what she did for me, it was like, I wanted to be able to give that to somebody else. And so, yeah, and so here I am.
Okay. I like that. What do you enjoy most about doing it?
I really just enjoy just creating a safe space for people to just, be able to sit with their deepest and darkest and for them to get from point A to point B. So, like, I really love when clients have that aha moment or they're like, wow, I never thought about that. Like, and just being able for them to have a space where they can just kind of lay it all down and be able to reach their goals because, a lot of times our day-to-day, we're not really thinking about some of the internal things. A lot of times we're just like, I gotta go to work, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And we're not really taking the time to really sit with how we're feeling or some of the things that have happened or things going on in our lives or relationships that we have. And so be able to take some dedicated time to actually sit with that and have a space to be able to process. And it really kind of opens up, it allows for people to connect to themselves and be able to get and create a version of themselves that maybe they didn't think was possible. And so just to be a part of that process for me is something I really, really enjoy.
Okay. What are some benefits people can reap from going to mental health counseling?
Oh, there's so many. Being able to make connections between past and present. Most definitely, a lot of times we have habits, we navigate relationships a certain way and don't know why. A lot of times therapy can help make those connections. Like, oh, why did I pick this person? Or why did I do this? Or why did I do that? Lots of people don't have that sense of awareness to understand their decision making. Because all this stuff is subconscious as far as the things that we're doing. And so being able to talk to a therapist helps bring those things to the conscious mind. You'll be able to make more present decisions. And just also just being able to have a space for yourself. Because a lot of people are pouring out to other people in their lives. It's like you got kids, you got spouses, you got work, whatever the case is. A lot of times we're just pouring everybody else. We're not taking dedicated time for ourselves. So having that 1 hour, can really just be beneficial. Just talk and get it out, vent, process, cry, whatever it is. And so it's like that can be it can be really cathartic. It can be an outlet. Have you think about some things, outside of that session to make real change. So yeah, there's a lot of different benefits that can come with it.
I like that. What's the best advice you give someone dealing with mental health problems?
Best piece of advice dealing with mental health problems. I would say, look around at your support system, too, that you might have. Friends or family. There's two things with that. Because, one, a lot of times people they can say, oh, yeah, I have a support system, but I don't want to be a burden.
Right.
With other people, they have all this stuff going on. I don't want to add to it, but a lot of times we have friends or people that would pick up the phone for you, but we create our own areas to make decisions for other people versus us, letting them make the decision to be there for us or not. So I think sometimes, like, that can be a hindrance. Sometimes when we don't use our support systems, when we're there because we're making the decision for them to not access them. And also finding a therapist can also be really helpful. Like if you don't necessarily have a support system or you really don't want to talk to your friends and your family about what's going on, it's a good way to have just an unbiased, non-judgmental space for you to be able to talk about what's going on, talk about your feelings, talk about maybe the people you might have issues with that might be in your support system. Like it could be all of those things. So being able to just have a therapist, have a space just for you, that can be really helpful to help process, whatever mental thing that is coming up for you.
You got to. I like that. What are the top 3 signs that somebody are dealing with mental health when it comes down to them? Because there's different signs that we might not know that we have a problem until we have a problem. So what are the top 3 signs? Yeah.
Those top 3? Because it can be a lot. So I'll say, like, looking at how this is impacting your functioning, like, how's your sleep? Like, if you're having trouble sleeping, or you find yourself sleeping, like, 12, 13 hours a day, okay, something's going on. Like, what's going on? Your appetite, like, if you're finding yourself you have a low appetite, you're not really eating, like, standard is maybe eating, like, 3 meals a day, maybe twice a day, but if you're like, I didn't eat today, or I just ate once today, I had a snack and I didn't really drink no water, what's going on? Those are some things. Maybe just even how you're functioning, like at work, your relationships, like if you're noticing like you're not really there at work, or like you're not concentrating a lot, having trouble focusing on stuff, or like you're withdrawing from your relationships or people in your life and you're kind of more isolating, that can be a sign as well, like, okay, something's going on. So all 3 of those things are there, or just even a couple of those, it might be worth looking at, saying, hey, maybe there's something going on I haven't really paid attention to. So
I like that. Yeah. I was about to say, so what's something else that somebody else can do other than going to counseling for mental health? So what would you recommend as far as that, or something else?
I would say definitely, especially since it's the holiday time, it's winter, the sun is not out as much as we'd probably like it to be. We're not getting out doing things that we typically do in summer. So our vitamin D levels can get affected due to that. Like seasonal depression and things like that can come up. So go to your PCP, get your vitamin D levels checked, and maybe get a vitamin D supplement that can help improve your mood, your energy levels and things like that, because we find ourselves having low energy that can be a downer with like low motivation. So things that just keep you moving. I know it's cold. People don't really like to go to the gym or anything like that in the winter, but we need to get in there.
Get in that gym.
Some type of movement, like even if you're just stretching in your house, or put on a YouTube or some at home exercise or something like that. So that's definitely something to do. Movement's really important. Getting our blood flow, releasing endorphins, things like that can really be a benefit to us when we're working on mental health. So getting into our bodies is definitely a big one for sure.
Number one to me. It's like health is wealth.
It is. It really is. It definitely is.
So to be successful and do good, you gotta have that health, man. If not, it's all for nothing. You just living for nothing. But we got just one more question. What would you like to leave everybody with? We're at the end of the series.
I would say just be compassionate with yourself. Give yourself with some grace, because life be life and things happen. And so being able to give yourself a chance each day to start again, do one thing for yourself each day to help you feel grounded or feel connected to yourself, to bring yourself some joy. Whether it's just taking a nice hot shower, eating like a good hot meal, whatever it is. Doing something that can just help you bring you some joy, tap into some creativity, reading, writing, painting, whatever it is, doing some things that can help bring some
read books.
Yes. Get a hobby, do something, you know.
Number one thing, education, man. Yeah,
exactly. Like we have to have
yeah.
Yes, we have to have those pockets because that's important. So yeah, I definitely would say do that, do something for yourself and be gentle with yourself.
Okay, I like that. Okay. Well, thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to this episode. See you guys on the next one.
Pay attention, people, it's time to get in the zone. You are now rocking with us, Leisure and Homes. Watch as I deposit this knowledge all in your dome. Subscribe and I bet I'll put you on. Upgrade your life, I know that you done prayed. You looking for a way, the foundation is laid. Why have it hard when you can have it made? Tap in right